Hello, dear friends. It's again me. So, we will now talk about two different questions about relative speed when two, let's say, drivers or cyclists move to the same direction and when do they reach each other. So, here you can see the question about the hiker. He walks at 4 miles per hour and he's passed by a cyclist traveling the same direction. And his speed is 20 miles per hour. Then the cyclist stops after 5 minutes, so he drives for 5 minutes, and then he stops and waits for the hiker. And in how many minutes he will be passed by the hiker? So how many minutes must he wait for the hiker to be caught up? The wording of the question isn't so perfect, I'm sorry for this, but let's analyze the question, the solution. So we have the same distance because we will expect the same distance as the hiker, the cyclist will move to the same direction for 5 minutes and then wait for the hiker to reach. And we have the different speeds, 4 miles per hour and cyclist 20 miles per hour, and time is x for the hiker and cyclist is 5 minutes because he drives 5 minutes and then stops. So it is 1/12 of 1 hour. So how to solve it? It's very easy. You multiply 4 bar x, it will be equal to 1/12 multiplied by 20. It will give you the answer. You can reduce by 4, it will be 5 multiplied by 12, so divide by 12. And the answer will be 25 minutes. But don't think that the answer is 25. Because, pay attention, the cyclist drove 5 minutes and then waited. So you need to exclude 25 minus 5 because during the 5 minutes both of drivers were driving and cyclist drove 5 minutes and the last 20 minutes he was waiting for the hiker. That's why he will wait for 20 minutes. Let's pay attention to the second question. Mary passed a certain highway while traveling at a constant rate of 50 miles per hour. Then, 15 minutes later, Paul passed the same gas station while traveling west at a constant speed of 60 miles per hour. If both drivers maintain their speeds and both remain on the highway for at least 2 hours, how long after he passed the gas station Paul catch up with Mary? Pay attention, he passed the gas station and he will catch up Mary. This question is slightly different. Here, Paul and Mary will have different times. Why? Paul will reach Mary in X hours. But please don't forget that Mary spent more time on the road. Paul reached her in 15 minutes, and within this 15 minutes, Mary drove some let's say distance. That's why time for Paul will be x, for Mary will be x plus 15 minutes. Because only after 15 minutes, Paul will reach the same gas station. We need to know the distance, why we consider this 15 minutes, because within 15 minutes, Paul will reach the gas station, and during this 15 minutes, Mary will, let's say, pass some distance. And we need to consider this distance too. So actually this is the distance between Paul and Mary. Speed is 60-50 and distance will be the same. So what equation do we have? 50 multiplied by x plus 50 multiplied by 1/4. 1/4 is 15 minutes because 15 minutes is 1/4 of 60 minutes. So this 15/4 is the distance which Mary passed, and you need to consider this distance because you need to know the distance between Paul and Mary. and it will be equal to 60x. Why do we keep the same x? Because Paul and Mary will reach each other in the same X time. So, for example, within 1 hour, Paul will reach Mary. So 1 hour, it will be 1 hour, and X will be equal to X will be the same for both sides. And here we get this following: 50x here, there will be 10x, and it will be equal 50 over 4. X will be 5 over 4, or 1 hour 15 minutes. It means that Paul, after reaching the gas station, will spend 1 hour 15 minutes to reach Mary. But if the question asked us to find in how many hours will Paul reach Mary, you need to use 1 hour 15 minutes plus 15 minutes, and it would be E in this case. But as the question told, after passing the gas station, we will consider the answer D. Thank you for watching this video. For more interesting videos, press like. Thank you.